Have you ever been lied to by artificial intelligence? The other day, our family sat down for a home-cooked meal. The food looked great and smelled delicious and tasted wrong in the weirdest way. My wife, usually a magician in the kitchen, pulled out her phone and said, look, I asked an AI what I could make with our ingredients, and it said this was a popular recipe. Why would it lie? Why would it lie? Language is fascinating. Build a sentence one word at a time, and meaning emerges. Put the right words in the right order, and we can transform our future. The language we use shapes our understanding of the world. So when someone or something talks to us, our understanding shifts with what they say, and we start thinking, an AI was lying about a recipe? Except the AI can't lie. It's a machine. It has no understanding of truth or lies. It has no understanding of anything, because understanding requires a thinking mind, and there is no mind in the machine. The recipe-making AI didn't deceive my wife, nor did it decide we deserved a bad dinner. It didn't even create a recipe. It did exactly what it was designed to do: generate synthetic language that looks like a recipe, one word at a time, using math. What food is, or what makes it taste good, just wasn't part of that equation. I think language may be our most powerful capability, and the one we use with the least care. Now, when I tell people just how powerful language is, they generally shrug and say, come on, it's just words. I am dyslexic. I'm also an author. I've taught millions of people around the world coding and design and technology ethics and AI. I am neurodivergent. I have severe ADHD, and I'm on the autism spectrum. I am a principal at a major tech company. I'm a husband and a father. Did you notice? With each statement, your opinion and expectations of me changed? That's the power of language right there, shifting your understanding in real time. Now listen to these recent headlines. AI will soon understand people better than people understand themselves. AI chatbots defeat doctors at diagnosing illness. AI agents are challenging human monopoly over agency. That pinch of anxiety you're feeling right now? AI didn't do that. We did. By choosing language that empowers artificial intelligence and devalues humanity. When we say that AI is coming for our jobs, our language tells us that machines are setting goals and making decisions and acting with intent. They're not. They are mirrors reflecting our language back at us, the language we use to express our goals and decisions and intent. My friends, as we built AI, we accidentally hacked ourselves, shifting our understanding so far, we can no longer tell what is artificial and what is intelligent. That anxiety is a symptom of the hack. How did this happen? Well, when scientists first started mimicking human reasoning with computers, all the way back in the 1950s, they called their project artificial intelligence. That choice of words put the hack in place. It told us that AI is something human-like, so we started using human metaphor, training, learning, reasoning, thinking to describe computation. Then we built AI to generate language, and that activated the hack, because when anything uses our language, our minds can't help but perceive it as a thinking being. So the moment AI started generating language, we started saying and thinking that these machines that are nothing like us are like us. which is a problem because the language we use shapes our understanding of ourselves. In school, I was told I had difficulty learning. It didn't matter that I was excelling in my schoolwork. I had a learning disability, and that language limited my agency and my future. It told me that reading slowly would be a permanent barrier, that I would never measure up. But then I read a sentence that radically shifted my understanding. Disability is a mismatch between a person and their environment. It is just words. But that language transformed my understanding of myself and what agency and future I had. And it empowered me to explore how technology could be used to modify my environments to better meet my needs. And today I can choose. Spend 6 months slowly enjoying a printed book at my own pace, or choose AI to generate audiobooks and power through 2 or 3 in a month. Spend hours scanning hundreds of lines of code looking for that spelling error, or choose an AI coding assistant that does that work for me automatically. Today, I see the same thing happening to all of us. In just 2 years, we've gone from our very first chats with AI to working alongside AI assistants and agents. And now the people who are building AI are saying that super intelligent, artificial general intelligence that will fundamentally transform the very fabric of our society is just beyond the horizon, or maybe here in a few years, or possibly next month. Our language is telling us that AI is becoming better than us and that we are no longer measuring up. And that language limits our agency and our future. That's the hack right there. And the good news is, once we see it for what it is, we can use our language to shift our way out of it. We can use our language to unhack ourselves. First, some grounding. Artificial intelligence is a huge scientific field. But when we talk about AI today, we're mainly talking about a small part called language models. To build these language models, we take everything humans ever wrote and feed it into machines that pick it apart word for word and draw mathematical connections between them to form patterns that form a giant model of our language. When we ask AI a question, it transforms our sentences into the same math and matches them up against the patterns, and then predicts the next most likely word to go at the end of the sentence. And then the process repeats, predicting one word at a time using math. No understanding, no truth or lies, no goals and decisions and intent, just amazing computer science applied to our amazing language. When you understand how AI works, it suddenly seems far less magical and far more mechanical. And yet, chat with AI, and it still feels like there's a mind in the machine. Because this is all still brand new, and we're in limbo right now, somewhere between the way the world was before AI and whatever comes next. And in this space, the future feels uncomfortably uncertain, as it should. Because we haven't staked out a path to our future yet. We have not decided where we want to go now that we have AI, or what role we want AI to play in our future. That, my friends, is a conversation worth having. Because technology isn't something inevitable that happens to us. It's something we deliberately create and then choose to use or choose not to use. And our language isn't just words. It is our most powerful capability. And when we use it to talk to one another, when we share our hopes and dreams and visions for the future, the language we use shapes our collective understanding of the world and of ourselves and of AI. And we can choose language that describes technology as something that empowers us. That starts by adopting a healthy disrespect for the sanctity of technology. At our dinner table, that's exactly what my wife did. She said, I keep forgetting that AI is far more useful when you remember you can't trust it. It'll answer any question with 100% confidence, but is talking out of its ear. We create technology to extend our capabilities, and we measure its success by how much it impacts our lives. Technology is a choice, and so is how we talk about it. So when we talk about artificial intelligence, let's make the collective decision right now to call it assistive technology. Tools and materials we choose that help us flourish. See? This language we use shapes our understanding of what is possible. And when we use it with care, when we choose language that empowers us, we transform the future from something that happens to us to something we all build together, one word at a time. Thank you very much.